Good morning, flavor lovers. Welcome to this tasty Tuesday from the Queen's Curry Kitchen. I'm your friend, I'm your pal in the kitchen. My name is Nupur. I live in New York. I'm a cookbook author, a chef, and also now the creator of Homestyle Meals coming to your door every Tuesday and Wednesday. Today, I am going to show you a problem that I encounter a lot of times. I wouldn't call it a problem, but it's a dietary restriction. And I'm going to tell you how to make noodles for somebody who has sensitivity to soy, right? So oftentimes you come across people who have a soy allergy. And you're thinking, well, if I have to make lo mein or noodles or any kind of Chinese dish and I can't use soy sauce. So I promised her that I won't be using any store-bought pre-made sauce because you never know, there could be traces of soy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make noodles, but I will make them without any soy sauce, right? So let's jump right into it. Who doesn't love a good heap of noodles, right? We are going to start with some oil and garlic. Let me say a quick hello to Lauren, to Kalpana, to Pearl, to Melanie. So I'm making noodles for someone who has a soy allergy. And that person is on our live feed today. So welcome, you know who you are. You're very special. So in goes the garlic. We're going to roast the garlic almost so that it's aromatic. And then immediately put all the vegetables. So in goes some cabbage, onions, carrots. We're going to give it a quick toss. And do not worry, you don't need soy sauce to make a good aromatic noodle dish. Nobody has to eat less flavorful food because they have been restricted by one or two items, right? So let's just always try to focus on what they can eat instead of what they can't eat. This is some ginger garlic paste. So I'm going to toss that in. Just make sure everything is well cooked, but you are not trying to soften up the vegetables. All you're trying to do is just cook out the ginger and the garlic, and the roasted garlic has its own very nice flavor. I won't be using any sauce, any ketchup, nothing at all. Everything will be just whole spices, dry spices that I've roasted myself so that I know exactly what is going into the dish. Melanie says hello. So Taishan and Melanie are saying hello from Bloemfontein. Pearl is watching and Lauren is watching, so welcome. So once the vegetables are nice and crunchy and the ginger garlic is well cooked, I'm going to add in the noodles. We're going to give it a little stir. Now I've boiled the noodles with a little bit of salt. So they are salty, but we will certainly check them for seasoning. And now you're going to turn down the stove just a little bit. Because, you know, I need to be talking to you guys, right? So how am I going to do that if I have to work at this at full speed? And into this, I'm going to add a magic ingredient that gives it a lot of flavor. And this is called star anise. So I'm going to add a pinch, like literally just even less than a pinch of star anise powder to give it a hint of flavor. And I'm also going to add bit of tomato puree. You see how tiny that speck is? Just a little bit, because we're not trying to overpower the noodles. It's still going to be good. She also has a vinegar allergy, so there will be no vinegar in this dish. But because it's Indo-Chinese, I can put things like coriander seed powder. I can put things like black pepper. I will put a pinch of sugar because that's the street style of Indian Chinese. I'm going to turn up the heat so that the pinch of tomato puree can cook really nicely. Oh, Melanie says this is her 15-year-old daughter's favorite dish. All right, I love noodles. Give me rice noodles, give me udon, give me anything. I love any kind of noodles. The only thing I don't like is spaghetti, only because I don't like anything that's too tomatoey. So we're going to put lots of ginger, right? No need to skimp on the herbs. You can still have a very flavorful dish, right? And then I'm going to really lower down the heat Pinch of black pepper goes in. And a pinch of sugar. Literally a pinch. That's what they always put in street style Chinese. And a little coriander seed powder. A little cumin seed powder. And that's about it. It's very flavorful. And it's not overcooked by any means. Just toss everything together finally. And these are done. They're nice and colorful. They're not dry. The pan is nicely deglazed. If you feel like you want to add some water and gather those bits, you can absolutely do that. I feel like it's not required. That's about it. Now I'm going to add some peas and I'm going to let this steam. So that'll be the last thing that needs to go in there. And that's about it. But you can see it has vegetables. It has so many different flavors going on. Right? Let me also quickly show you what else we made today. We are making a Moong Dal. This is a yellow lentil. And it has been tempered with curry leaves, with turmeric, with ginger, and with tomatoes. No onions in this dish. No garlic in this dish. Okay, so that's one thing. It's almost done. This is our Palak Paneer, which is the spinach with Indian cottage cheese cubes. So this is in process. I'd actually turned everything off so that I could hang out with you guys and do the noodle recipe. And this is our tempering for the Dal Makhani. Dal Makhani is black matpe beans combined with red kidney beans, and they're boiled. A tempering is made on the side, which contains ginger, garlic, onions, tomatoes, lots of dry fenugreek herbs, and coriander seed powder. You can see whole spices. You can see the bay leaves. There's also cloves. You can see black pepper. There's cloves, cinnamon. All of that stuff is already hanging out over here. And because I'm going to make the vegan version, I will add a little bit of coconut milk instead of adding butter. Okay. Oh, Pearl is asking a question. So for Pearl and anybody else who would like to order, you can head over to my Instagram page and there is a Shopify link with every menu. If you can't find that, you can also find the shop. Actually, no, let me just get out of the kitchen so I can talk to you guys. Okay. All right. Hello there. Yes, so you can head over to queenscurrykitchen.com and there is a section all the way at the bottom of the page where it says order the meal delivery. You can also send me a private message or you can DM. Lauren says, I would eat all this right now for breakfast. It looks so delicious. Oh, Lauren, you're so sweet for saying that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Trust me, you'll be very pleased when you get it because this is the kind of food that we all grew up on. And I know you're not from India, but it's a very sustainable way of eating. It doesn't involve very heavy foods, but it, cooking with the season, eating what's really freshly made. And when you have that combined with your freshly made handmade flatbreads and the rotis, you're really going to love it. So I look forward to bringing the food to you this evening. I really do. Let me say a quick hello to Madhu Vora. So hi, Madhu. Welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. We are here in Midtown Manhattan and I am finishing up my shift. We start at 7 a.m. in the morning, which means I have to leave my home at around 6. If you live in Manhattan or Queens or Long Island, we give out free samples on Tuesdays. So you can always stop by and pick up your free sample from Midtown. Just reach out to me, send me a PM or a DM, and I will help you to coordinate that pickup. Also, we are delivering in all parts of Queens, whether it's Jamaica, Cambria Heights, Briarwood, Rego Park, Forest Hills, Corona, Elmhurst, Kew Gardens, Rego Park, Forest Hills, right? I think I mentioned that. Yes. And of course, Midtown, we have Upper East Side, we have Gramercy, and we also have Midtown where we deliver. So today we have our first order from Battery Park. Yep. I mean, hey, you know what? Who knew, right? But we're constantly expanding, and it is our utmost pleasure to bring you home style food that we have all forgotten. Either we don't have the time to make it, or we don't have the skills to make it, or then it's just too much. So when you have this food in your fridge, you don't get tempted to pick up the first junk thing that you see in your fridge, right? So you just make wise choices. If you'd like to cook any of the dishes that you see on the live videos that I do, you can always take a class with me at the Queen's Curry Kitchen. All the information is on the website, queenscurrykitchen.com/classes, so you can check it out. There is a class for every level of your skill. So whether you're an absolute beginner in the kitchen, whether you're intermediate, or whether you are advanced. Okay, so now that I came out, let me also show you the two dishes that we already did. This is the eggplant with potatoes. I make it exactly like my mom makes it. So the eggplant is kind of mashed and the potatoes are soft and creamy. And this is our lasuni gobi, which is almost like an Indian style Chinese cauliflower florets in a Szechuan chili garlic sauce, right? So Lauren, for you, I'll be making cauliflower with peas because this already comes with a soy sauce, and so that won't work for you. Melanie says my menu today is butter beans with potato and roti. Oh my god, yay, good for you, Melanie. I'm so happy that you guys are trying things out and, you know, trying to really encourage cooking at home, eating more homemade food. And the biggest thing about homemade food is that when the family gathers around the table and everybody talks about how their day was, I know that right now everybody spent a little too much time with their families. So you know what, if you were not best friends, you either became best friends or you're just, you know, learning the ropes and finding out so many new things about the same family members that you've lived with for so many years. So, you know, I encourage you to invite that conversation. I am going to be doing a class. It's going to be a group Zoom class, and that's happening in 2 weeks. And we will be doing a weekend meal plan / meal prep. You will do it with me. If you sign up for that class, I will send you the shopping list, which means that you and I could be doing it together and you will have enough food for the week. So it's going to be an hour to an hour and a half. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled. Follow this page if you're not following this page. Stay tuned, because anytime that any such class is announced, I will go live and I will share that information with you. But that class will take place inside our Facebook group, which is called Learning to Cook Vegan and Vegetarian Indian Food. So that is the Facebook group. If you'd like a link to that group, definitely send me a message. I will share that link with you. But when the flyer is announced, I think it'll be either tonight or tomorrow that I will put out the flyer. I will also, it'll tell you everything what we're going to do. But anybody, and it's going to be first come first serve, seats are going to be limited. It is going to be a paid Zoom class, and it's only $20, but you can actually get an entire shopping list. I will also send menus for the week to you, and then we will actually do the meal prep together on that day, on that Saturday, 2 weeks from now. So when you actually open your fridge, you'll actually know exactly what you're going to eat and what it entails, and you'll actually see the benefits of meal prepping and how much time it can save you in the kitchen. So this is especially good for people who have small children, you know, families, more than 2 or 3, 4 people that you have to cook for. It's really a time saver, and it also saves you from mental fatigue when you have to constantly think what to make for dinner or lunch or whatever, right? So that's going to be the focus. Another class that's going to be coming up is a class with juices and smoothies. So since the warm weather is around the corner, we will be doing the class, but that's not quite yet. Stay tuned for the meal prep class, which is coming in 2 weeks. Definitely follow this page, share it with your friends. If you found any value, I would appreciate it. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your lover, tell your ex, tell your husband that the kitchen is closed and we are ordering from the Queen's Curry Kitchen. And if not, make that one simple thing, but put your heart and soul in it and put some love in it. All right, I'm going to say a quick hello to Tim. Tim, I hope you're feeling better. We miss you around here. Madhu Vora is also watching. So hi Madhu, welcome, welcome, welcome. If anybody would like to get a free sample, definitely reach out to me and send me a PM. I will coordinate that with you in Midtown Manhattan. And Nipa Chatriwala Parmar is watching. Welcome, Nipa. We are just signing off, but do catch the replay where I showed you an entire week of plant-based eating. So I'm going to jump off and finish that Dal Makhani because it's calling my name. I got to go finish that. I will see you soon, very soon, in another video. Once I finish all the dishes and everything is plated, I might just do another live so you can see exactly what we created together. Until the next time, be flavorful, be blissful, keep cooking something, cook up a storm. Don't cook up any trouble though. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Take good care. Do follow this page so that you get notified every time I'm going live, and keep your eyes and ears peeled for the meal prep, meal planning class coming up in 2 weeks. All right, I'll take your leave, but I will see you soon. Have a blessed, blessed week, everybody. Talk to you soon. See you soon. And if you've ordered your food, it's coming your way tonight or tomorrow. I'll catch you then. Bye.